Hi, my name's Josh. I'm with Tern. We're a 7-year-old company. Our focus is on urban transportation. So what we do all day long is think about how we can make bicycles more convenient for people to use in their daily lives. So things like, derailleurs being 12 grams lighter, we don't care. Things like a tube profile being a little bit more aero, we don't care. We care about stiff racks, we care about good lights, we care about bells that work, things like that. And so that's how we approach designing our bikes. It's really about getting around in a city for normal, everyday people, and basically driving a bit less, riding a bit more. Well, the GSD is basically, we started thinking about a bike to be used in the city, urban environment, dense urban environment. And one of the things that that has always struck us is that cargo bikes are perfect for cities, right? They're dense, things are close together. You don't really need to drive. But the problem with cargo bikes is that they're really big, and if you don't have a garage or if you have an elevator or stairs, you can't get that cargo bike into your life. So we started thinking about it, and we were also thinking about electric bikes and how electric bikes are designed. And if you take the average electric bike, it's basically a regular bike with a battery and a motor kind of shoehorned on there. And as we started thinking about how to design a product, we thought of all these compromises that you make on a bike when you're leg powered, you're muscle powered, that you don't have to make when you're electric powered. A great example is wheel size. Small wheels, they roll, there's about 7%, you lose about 7% in rolling efficiency compared to a large wheel. So normally when you make a racing bike, you always go large wheels. Well, guess what? On an electric bike, you're going 20 miles an hour, whether you have big wheels or whether you have small wheels. But small wheels have benefits. They take up less space, so you can carry more stuff. They lower the center of gravity on a bike so that your load is more stable. There's more room for things like batteries and child seats. And if you used large wheels, you just wouldn't get that. So those are things that we thought about. They seem kind of obvious in retrospect. But so combining, the cargo and functionality with electric, we decided, hey, let's use the dimensions of a regular city bike and see how good of an electric bike and how functional we could make it. And the GSD is what we ended up with. So this is the GSD. Some of the basic kind of advantages of the GSD are, you can see that it has a lot more cargo space. You can put 2 child seats on here. The other thing is that the center of gravity of the bike is super low, so that any cargo that you're carrying is a lot more stable. We use small wheels, and that allowed us to stretch the wheelbase. And stretching the wheelbase also gives us a more stable ride. You can see that on this bike there's room for 2 500 watt-hour batteries. So that's 1,000 watt-hours. So that's one of the options that you have with the GSD S00. So that'll give you about up to 150 plus miles in range. So depending on how often you ride, I mean, you could be charging twice a month. The other things, some of the new things on this bike are, we have the top of the line Bosch Performance CX. We also use the NVOLO continuously variable hub. So this is specially rated for cargo, and it even has a through axle on it for strength and durability. Another nice little feature, it has an inbuilt frame lock. The really cool thing about this is that the same key that works this lock is the same key that unlocks both of these batteries. Yeah, and so that's basically the new stuff with the GSD S00. So the child seats are good for about 1 to 5 years old. From about 5 to 10, we have, this is what we call the Clubhouse. It's It's kind of a cage that'll keep the kids inside and safe. It's a nice pad. We've even designed it to you can adjust the angle of recline. And this idea is actually from my son, because I said, hey, you have to come up with an idea for this product. So you can see how that angle changes, or if you've got to squish two big kids, you put it a little bit more vertical. And it's super easy to adjust. Here, these are panniers. They fold flat when you're carrying passengers, but when you've got stuff to carry, they also open up, and yeah, they carry a lot. So you can see how big this is. So it's about 64 liters on both sides. So we like things that have multiple functions. So wheel skirt in one sense when you have passengers, and then massive panniers when you're carrying stuff. So after 10 years old, we've got custom stoker bars here. You've got seat pads that are a bit thicker, that'll lift you up a little bit higher. You have the lower decks here for foot support. So anytime you have a passenger, it's good to have the lower decks. One of the cool features with the stoker bar is, you'll see this little silver thing right here, and you do that, and you pull it out, and you have a 4, 5, 6 millimeter Allen wrench that works with all of these bolts, and obviously all over the bike, the 4, 5, 6 is the most common size. This is the GSD, and it's vertical stand orientation, and this is how you get into elevators. This, so you can store it in your office, you can store it in your closet. It takes up really minimal space, and that's one of the things that was, in our original design parameters, which is it has to go into an elevator. And why did it have to do that? I live in an apartment with an elevator, and a lot of our other staff do as well. So if it couldn't get into an elevator, we wouldn't be able to use the products. And so from the get-go, it was this product. It has to be functional, it has to be able to carry stuff, but it still has to be able to go into an elevator. So this is, the great thing about the GSD is you can set it up however you need to. So if you need to use it for passengers, great, we've got that. But this is the GSD set up for cargo mode. And you can see we've got a short bed tray on here. This is a Euro crate. It's a standard Euro crate, 400 by 600 millimeters. Obviously, you can carry valuable items in here. You have the 64 liters of the panniers down below, and up front we have our transporter rack. This is a 400 by 300, which just so happens to hold a standard case of beer in Europe. Surprise, surprise, our designers finish. So crates of beer fit perfectly. But you can haul a lot of stuff like this. You can do Costco runs, shopping, and it's these accessories pop on and off pretty quickly, so you can configure it pretty quickly whether you have passengers or cargo. We know folding pretty well, and so we wanted to have a really portable folding bike that was also electric. So the Vectron is just, let's find the best motor and drive system, that's Bosch, and let's figure out how to integrate it onto a folding bike and have it still fold really small, because people still need to sometimes put it into cars, get it onto trains, buses. And I can tell you, like my personal experience is that sometimes I'll ride to work, but then my wife will be going to soccer practice with my son, so I'll ride to soccer practice, but then at 9 o'clock in the evening, I'll fold the bike, put it in the car, and we'll drive home. And it's great to have that kind of flexibility and not say, oh, I'm stuck here with my bike, now I can't join you. It's great to just, hey, I'll join you, I'll fold it up, and I'll head home. And the next day I still have the bike to go into work again. For 2019, we've done a couple of things to the bike. The biggest change is what we did to the rack system. We integrated the rack and we made it a lot stiffer. So this rack actually is an 8-point mounted rack. It drove our rack manufacturer crazy to have 8 points of very high tolerance alignment. But we kind of insisted because, it's really important to have a really stiff rack. I mean, a lot of times people talk about strength, how much weight can it carry? And actually something that we've discovered is it's not just about strength and how much weight you can carry. Because even if it's strong enough, if it flexes back and forth, it makes for a terrible ride. And you're just not going to want to ride a bike when it's flexing around because it'll throw you off balance in traffic. And so our goal going in was, let's make it super stiff. And if it looks a little bit like the GSD's rack, well, that was intentional. And we call it GSDNA. And the result is a rack that can take a lot more weight, but is also much, much stiffer. Second, and also really important, we're using the new Bosch 3rd generation Active Plus or Active drivetrain. It is almost silent. If you turn the motor off, it runs almost friction-free, and it's super, super smooth. So it's a massive improvement. If you've ridden Bosch Generation 2, it's good, but this 3rd generation Bosch just takes it to a whole new level. And we're super excited with how much better the performance is. So this is the Vectron folded. You can see that it's standing on end, a bit like the GSD as well. It's supported by the rack. And this is great because if you're in a crowded situation, this is the minimum footprint. Also, this bike can be rolled on its 2 wheels. So all you do is you pull out the saddle, and then you can just roll it around along the ground, and you just park it vertically. So if you're on a crowded bus, this fits perfectly. The Q9 has a Bosch Active rather than the Active Plus, and the components are just a little bit less expensive. The Q9 is $3,199, and the S10 is $3,699. We've got a lot of stuff, and it depends on what you want to do with the bike. If you want to carry cargo, we've got panniers. So this pannier folds flat when you're not using it, but if you want to carry stuff, then it opens up, and it can just basically sit on your bike at all times. You could have a lock in there, you could have a rain jacket in there, and it just sits here without taking up a lot of space. We also have this basket. This is called the Market Basket. This is one of my favorites. It's really easy to use. You can just and you take it inside to go shopping. So this is our favorite. The other thing is this rack is designed specifically to be used with a Yep Maxi child seat. So that one goes on. You have plenty of heel clearance. No rack adapters are needed. It's built specifically. It'll fit a lot of other child seats as well. We happen to like the Yep Maxi the most. All right, so this is the Vectron P9. This is the top of the range for our Bafang Vectron motor systems. This starts at $26.99, so we come down in price a fair bit. It's a mid-motor drive. It's very powerful, very quiet, and the frame is basically the same as all the Vectrons. But it's just a little bit more economically priced, depending on your budget. So this is where the Vectron range starts. It's called the Vectron D8. The frame, the handle post, the adjustable stem, these things are the same on all of the Vectron bikes. This uses a Bafang mid-drive motor. It's powerful, it's quiet, excellent performance, and this bike starts at $21.99. So it's really a pretty amazing value for a very high quality folding e-bike. Well, you can go to turnbicycles.com. We've got a lot of information. Some of the newest models are not on our website yet, but turnbicycles.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram with the latest stuff as well.